Hey everybody, 1223 here with a follow-up on the number 6s and a little surprise for you. It's not a lantern surprise, but here's the NYC number 6 all done with a red globe in there. Looks kind of old with the red globe, and it kind of has that old look to it versus when you look at the B&A number 6, but I'm not going to really get into that lantern because it's identical to the B&A. But I'm going to come down here and show you something that, now if you heard in my Pure Marquette 1223 video, you might have heard me talking about this when I was talking to Conrail John. But these boards are for an eventual HO layout that I'll be putting up. I salvaged these boards from a neighbor of mine who used to have a layout and tore it down, and I used some of his boards. Now you see the green marker line going around the edge. That's where the track will be going. Now I don't know if it's going to be one track or two, but we're still kind of working on other stuff to go along with it, like sidings and whatever. But this little spot over here is going to be for controls and whatever. But eventually, now there's a door right there which will be used for middle access of the layout to get towards the back. Now, of course, this thing's not going to be on the ground. Eventually, it's going to be raised up. It's going to be about mid-October before we start getting any real work on this thing done. But that's why I kind of was my focus for the summer, was getting these things, because all this spot you see go along this edge here towards the back is where cork used to be on this thing from the old layout, and I had to take a lot of that cork and sand it off with a sander, and that took me a while. So, and then we'll prop the thing up about 40 inches tall, and then we'll have a thing here. But there's definitely going to be steam. Not sure if there'll be any diesel or not, but there'll definitely be steam. But if there be any diesel, it'll be old diesel. I don't know what exactly, if I'm going to be modeling after anything or create my own modeling thing, but it's going to be pretty exciting here, though. But it's going to be taking me a little, but over time, though, we'll start getting more stuff, and then eventually get the layout running and have the inaugural train. But I'm not sure when that'll happen, but I'll make sure. I'm trying to aim towards MTH products, because they seem to be the best out on the lot, out on the market in terms of HO right now. Not very many products, but the best in terms of quality, sound, and realistic detail. So, but I'm hoping that the inaugural train will probably be pulled by an MTH HO Pure Marquette 1223 or 1225, one of the two. But they'll definitely be a very cool engine. I mean, one of my original plans was to have all running excursion engines on this layout that have been restored since the end of the steam era, which would include NKP 759 and NW611. But I'm not sure, because now for some reason they don't even make the 611, and and they don't even make the UP 3985 anymore. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but they recently got rid of a lot of engines. So, but yeah, that's just an upcoming thing, though. What to happen? The layout to come. I kind of have dubbed it like the sort of, you can almost call it, I'm either trying to decide whether over the Grand Rapids and Granville and Western, or the Granville and Eastern. I'll probably be doing the Eastern because my ties with the eastern side of the states. But probably be that. But like I said, I'm not sure. I mean, like, in certain parts of y'all control back here, be like rural towns and whatever, and a lot of open expanses. Not sure if they'll be doing any tunnels or anything like that. I mean, that, like I said, though, I mean, this is only, my dad only agreed that when I get the funds necessary or whatever, that he would help me with this. But this is only fairly new, and agreed within the past few months. So it's going to be taking some time to materialize. But this is just the overall size of it, though. But I mean, it's not really that, when you look at it, it's not really that big. But when you put HO on there, I think that it will actually be somewhat of a very big size. But definitely will be a switch up because I'm more used to O than HO, but I hope to eventually have me a layout where I can at least have some trains on again. So, but that's just pretty much the basics of it. But no new lanterns for a little while, at least as far as I know. But you know, today is my birthday, so I have no idea if what I'll be getting. I've already got a couple new things, but I have no idea about if I'm going to be getting like a new lantern or anything. So, but anyway, though, this is just a little update here, and I thought you might want to see this because I know I've been talking about it since the very beginning of my account, and it wasn't really finalized then. We were still kind of in the works, but we finally have it down. But this is a special video from Pure Market 1223 out.